As you can see, oh, that's caught. It didn't even show, like, Panda Campaign. This is the weirdest start I've had to a video, I swear. Operation Now Hiring Part 2, Panda Campaign is out. Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kicker and OvenBreak, where, this beginning of the video was just so strange, because I tried to record it, and what do I mean by trying to record it? Well, I did, but for some reason it didn't show the opening intro thing, and turns out, I guess, Panda Campaign just doesn't have one? Because, like, it just showed more than, like, the normal, like, TBD, like, oh, here's Dark Fondue at the end video, so I don't know what's up with that, and it didn't even show Panda Campaign at the starting thing. So that's just plumbing fantastic. But whatever the case is, a brand new update came out in Kicker and OvenBreak's Operation Now Hiring event, where in the first part of the update we have Dark Fondue Cookie, and now we have access to Panda Campaign Cookie, being the secondable playable cookie. Which, if you're wondering the new stuff that got introduced here, as you can see here, we have Panda Campaign Cookie, along with this nice little pet, which looks like a good old hard hat. Very stoic and mean looking cookie. Also in the next part we have Operation Now Hiring Part 2, where it looks like everything's just going downhill because everyone's just falling to their demise, so it's probably not a good thing. Next thing is Obscure Armored Cookies, All Roses Have Thorns, new super epic, like, or legendary, I think it's a super epic. Yeah, it's a super epic costume with the pet, because, you know, Valentine's Day, because, you know, gotta hit him where it hurts. You have Panda Campaign cool Cookies, Old School Gearhead, which I'm gonna be honest, this, I don't know if it's just me, this feels like it needs more. I know it's an Epicon, but, like, it feels like it needs more. Like, just, it's purple with some whitish shirts in the background. I don't know. Now, also, there's a jelly set based around Panda Campaign Cookie, which basically nearly all of them just have, other than the basic jelly, they all just have very down-portraited eyebrows, except, well, I mean, the Big Bear and the Rainbow Bear also have them, but they also have mustaches. Also to the side, we also have Kick Your Oven Smash, which the pre-registration is now available, so you can go ahead and get some exclusive rewards. Beauty, Bam Bam, and Bam, because why the pleb not? And also notices where you could see all this, which is a, 6 final evaluation. Giant coins were not placed in early stage. Great, that was broken, and they fixed that. That's good. But you can see all the things that they decided to add right here and then. I don't know why they decided to make it so that the intro scene wouldn't play for me, but whatever the case is, we're going to go ahead and try and make sure that we go ahead and get Panda Campaign Cookie, as well as running his new trial. So what we need to do is we need to go over to our little golden chest thingy. We need to go over and purchase them. We need to get the pet just for a few things, which is Casque, or Cask. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm just going to say Casque, the hard hat fella. And we're going to get Panda Campaign Cookie with one of these little cookie tickets to get him for basically free. If someone's going to stay behind, it always has to be me, got it? Well, if someone's going to stay behind, it always has to be me. Well, isn't that kind of, I don't know, rude? I don't know, but what's some of the other events? Okay, keep the longest streak with Fig Cookie, that's pretty cool. Complete Valentine's Day. Oh, okay, so we have a Valentine's Day little gift box thing event. Okay, that's pretty sweet. I wonder what we could do to activate that. Whatever, we'll try things. But with that being said, now that we got our new cookie and our new pet, we're immediately going to go ahead and open the new update where the cookie trial can now open. That's the wrong thing. I think Trophy Race updated. Not Trophy Race, Champions League, my bad. I'm so kerfuffled over here. I've been staying up for a while doing a bunch of recordings. I got Diamond Rake and Rainbow Rake on your trial. So, let's see what our ending rewards are going to be. Let it be good, let it be good. It is 500 and 800. For some reason, I did a lot better on the hard mode than I did in the normal mode. But you know what? I'll take the flipping gems. Now, we have Panda Campaign Cookie's new trial, which reminded me, I have to do, I don't know how y'all can remind me, but I have to do Dark Fondue's Diamond Rank and Rainbow Rank at some point later. By the way, I missed out on a surprise bear. 2 stars, not that bad. Alright, so, I'm very curious about the story of this cookie. What the pleb are you about, good sir? I need to find out how you act. And we will be doing a one without and with the magic candy, just so we can show the difference in contrast with points and see how it works out. So, according to the story of this guy, it says, beep! Temporal coordinates unstable. Disaster response required. Rift containment protocol initiated. First responders from the Emergency Neutralization Division are en route. At the epicenter, where overlapping paths and yet to arrive future collides, my gosh, what's all that? At the epicenter where overlapping paths and yet to arrive futures collide, fragments of a ruptured timeline spill forth, cutting straight through it all, advancing without pause. It's none other than Panda Campaign Cookie. With phase-anchored composite nougat, he seals torn dimensional seams. When shockwaves surge, he deploys heavy-duty campaign modules and stabilize the vicinity. If needed, rescue-grade robotic arms filtered with reinforced cables snap into motion, hauling cookies caught in the rift to safety in a single decisive move. Since unpredictable emergencies are the norm, Pain to Campaign Cookie is always on edge. His expression is hardened like a double-baked rye crust, but beneath it is a soft core that still can't ignore a distressed kitten in a tree. He mutters rather grumpily that he wants nothing more than to finally rest, that he's had enough of his work, but he heads straight for the most dangerous coordinates anyway. He's a veteran like that, not just stealing broken timelines, but making sure everyone has a place to return to. That, more than anything, is why he keeps moving forward. If everyone's going to stay behind, it always has to be me, got it? Doesn't that mean, like... Or maybe that means... Huh. Maybe that is more self-sacrificial than we think. I don't know. But I said don't rush it. That's a shortcut to getting hurt. Well, that's the point of the mission. But I love how it's like, oh, they're definitely having horror outside, but they wouldn't ignore a kitten in a tree. Maybe they've done that before, I don't know. And according to the skill, is dispatched to an active rift at certain intervals. Various rift appears at certain distances, and the cookie leaps into the air upon getting in range. The skill button is activated in front of each rift, and when tapped, the cookie forces rifts closed with his mechanical and powerful arms. Each closed rift creates multiple rift fragment jellies. The final largest rift can only be closed by tapping the skill button multiple times, but creates even more rift fragment jellies. Level up for more rift fragment jellies. So basically, they're going to come in with their hands, close that rift shut, and the last rift is going to be so much more powerful that they just get there and close it nice and securely. Alright, so we also got to talk about his little pet right there. Nice hard hat called Caskew, which, by the way, I should probably upgrade you to level 4 just in case. Let's get, there we go. Fuse crystals right there. And, Caskew, how are you doing, my bud you? It says, according to your story right here, the calibrated armor system for quantum unpredictable events, commonly known as Caskew, is the toughest partner in existence. This trusty helmet was first issued to Pain to Campaign Cookie upon joining the Time-Bound Department. When countless timeline fragments spill from ruptured dimension seams, in the moment of... What is wrong with me? When countless timeline fragments spill from ruptured dimension seams in moments of absolute crisis, fear may cause hesitation, but the mission to protect a teammate is never forgotten. No matter how treacherous the situation, with Caskew at his side, Pain to Campaign Cookie can deploy anywhere without hesitation. So that hard hat really is in it to protect. And, ooh, I see energy drain reduction. Okay. That's pretty good. So according to your skill, it says right here, rocks fall towards the cookie's head at certain intervals. The pet moves to block the rocks before they can get hit, or, you know, before the cookie can get hit before they can hit the cookie. While protecting the cookie's energy drain rate is reduced in ignored obstacles. Level up for more points for blocking rocks and even slower energy drain. So it basically acts as a hard hat. I don't even think hard hats are... I mean, to be fair, hard hats are meant to save lives, no doubt about that, but are they really meant to, like, block hole plugging rocks? Because I don't think they are. I don't know. But, is there a... Wait, hold on. Alright, so what was the treasure? Oh yeah, it's this recently thing, Twirling Timepiece. Now, this is only associated with Pain to Campaign. But according to the story, it says, tick, tock, round and round the hands go, until they lead you straight into a new world, unfamiliar as can be. Is this really a different timeline? What is... Okay, I was trying to look close into it. I think that's just a pocket watch, because I was like, what is that? Is that a reflection of a cookie? No, it's just some clock. But according to the skill, it says, unstable rift, or time rifts appear at certain intervals. Press the slide button to fire temporal energy. Land enough hits to rewind time and seal the rift. If the rift is not closed, it will explode and transform nearby bear jellies into bitter bear jellies. Level up for more rift rewind points. So you need to make sure that you press the slide button at all times just to make sure that you close this rift. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start up on this run. I am... somewhat late to this update, but I'm not the latest, which is honestly a good thing. So let's go ahead and crank this out immediately. Okay, smash those. Squish. Okay, I got this. Yep, yes. Oh, let me guess. Okay, just squish it like that. What is going on back there? What is this song? It sounds so, like, you know, adventurous and dire. Like, do you hear this? I hear some bells. Ooh. It gives me, like, slight vibes of, like... It's hard to explain, but it feels like a more current string gummy cookie theme. To a weird extent. It's kind of like, it does sound like a form of disaster is going on at the moment. And by the way, do you have to have so many hydraulic pistons going around just stomping the floor? You think you could just settle that a little while I'm not running? Okay, just a little bit. Okay, perfect. Actually, this skill does work because, like, you know, combine it with the actual treasure, and guess what? You could just keep on hitting the slide button, and also it'll help close up those rifts, which is actually very helpful. So I gotta be sure that I keep that in motion. By the way, what the plug was going on in the background of the Pain to Campaign Cookie skill? because it just seemed like endless ladders going all around the place. I wonder if that'll be a background for a future plumbing level in the TBD. I don't know, but we have to do the story first just to figure that out. But I want to make sure I have this video edited just so I can work on a short. I forgot, dang it. All right, I'll remember next time. I keep forgetting. To distract on everything, focusing on the level and whatnot, just making casual commentary, which I hope all of your days are going well. Mine is just kind of weird because I'm making sure that I get through so much story, like ASAP. Oh, I just picked up something up. I don't know what it was, but it must have been good. Wait, do I just need to hold it? Or do I actually, hold on. No, I gotta press. Okay, I just gotta spam that button. Okay, it makes a lot more sense. I thought for a second I could hold it, but I just realized I only need to tap once for the early ones, and then I need to multi-tap for the next ones. Okay, no. No, you don't need to bounce me up, like, all the way like that. What the fuck are you trying to do? You're not gonna try and fool me. Don't need to duck under that. No. Okay, got it. Got it just in time. If only I could turn some bear jellies like into, like, pink, yellow, or frozen bear jellies. Like, if I actually managed to, you know, get it in a good amount of time by closing up all that stuff, whatever. Anyway, we're about to run out of energy, but we did have one more skill activation, which is pretty good. Of course, jumping made me miss the one thing I needed. Okay, don't worry, we're fine. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a higher ranking. Okay, I'm about to fall right here, which is a little bit of a mistake, but really doesn't matter. Of course, when I run out of energy, the arms just fall off. Why not? I definitely know I can get a higher score, but we also have to make sure it depends on the magic candy. So, we'll just have to go ahead and upgrade that, just to see how much it can help us within our runs. Crack that open, pretty good. Alright, let's see what we can muster here. Oh, Nibbles, you want a mission? What are you trying to do? Been tougher? Yeah, definitely. I was thinking we should make a number memory. You're right. What are we doing today? Open a surprise bear. Did I recently get a surprise bear? Did I pick one up or no? I did. Yes, I did. I'm assuming it's just like run. Yeah, run one time. Okay, that's perfect. We're literally en route to doing that. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and go to the magic candy by getting the ingredient being the Solar Epoch flashlight. A flashlight charged by solar energy captured in time. Once filled, it never needs to be recharged again. Follow the light that never goes out, no matter in the moment you find yourself in. Ooh, okay. It takes 40 to max it out by, well, by 50 just for bonus for the kindness, like an affection system. And let's see how this looks. It's a candy with a hat on it. Do these even count as candies anymore? It's just candies, just like, oh, let's put a hat on it. That ought to make it, like, look better, more fancy schmancy. Alright, let's see if we can get that nice malachite greenish, like, blessing on it. That's blue. We need something even better. That's what we're talking about. Okay, it's yellow bear jellies, but I know Campagne does have a special skill, so I'm going to roll for it just a few more times. Maybe I can get it. That's yellow bear jellies of plumbing again. I just want the normal special blessing. That was not the special blessing. I even saw it, like, teased before. So, actually, that's a good way to tease. Will I get it? No, that was pink bear jellies. It is a good way to kind of, like, you know... Well, oh, no, wait. Well, I technically got it, but it wasn't the best of the best. Unless if it's this one right here. No, we'll take all bear jellies. Anyway, the skill for this magic candy does state, a rift forms on the ground at certain intervals. The cookie leaps toward the rift, slamming down with powerful fists before forcing it closed. The stronger the enchanted power, the more points for rift fragment jellies. Okay, so they go down even further just so they can go ahead and plug those holes up. What are our scores looking at here? Level 7, level 9, and level 10 for the cookie. I'm actually going to buff up the cookie to level... let's do that, and then let's do for Chris... Actually, no, that's good. Let's buff it up to level 7 for you, and then for the pets, bam. And then when 2 sets of crystals, bam, level 7. Just so we'll have you both at level 7, just so we can get some good scourge going on. Alright, so now with a magic candy, and the cookies both at, well, both the cookie and the pet at level 7, we should be able to get a little bit further distance, which will help with our mission with Nibbles, and also getting that surprise bear jelly completed. So that's perfect. Alright, so we just have to keep on pressing this, we'll go on our merry way, and we can see how that magic candy does make a difference. Because I know it's going to give us a lot more points, but you need to see how the magic candy turns out. Okay. So it should be, occasionally, there's a number of 2 somewhere. Okay. So it should be happening after the blue bar, like, you know, is all fine. So, oh, that helps with range. Oh, yeah, that really does help with range. Yeah, that magic candy absolutely necessary. I will say this all the time. Magic candies are just necessary at all plumbing times. But, oh, that gives us so much good range. Just, like, it gives us such a big leap and also makes us go further within the trials. That's such a big help. Okay, because it can also help us obtain potions, like, sooner. So that's definitely going to help us majorly within the next upcoming storyline for the, you know, Operation Now Hiring. Which I'm very curious on how that storyline is going to continue on forth, but we'll just have to wait and see. There was probably some more story I could have gotten there if I were to go back there and like do the completions of like, oh, get the top high ranking, but I don't know if I would have ever been able to do that. I'm gonna be honest, but like, you know what? I'm plubbing trying. I am trying my hardest. It's just kind of hard to when you're getting backed up on work, but you know what? Ever since yesterday, where I recorded like 9 Kick Your Ass Kingdom videos, I just finished doing 3 more. Like before this video, I'm not even joking. Like that's how you know. Oh, there's the shield. Okay. That's how you know I'm really putting in all my effort in just to doing this. Of course, my skill didn't activate near the plumbing potion, because why not? Let's make it, how much more difficult can we make it for me? Okay, here we go. Big rift, and squish it. Perfect. Oh, ties, I should probably just make myself press like the shift button. Shift? Slide. Why am I thinking like Minecraft language? I gotta hit that slide button just to make sure that I hit that, I gotta hit myself that thing right there, you see? That portal thing. That. Alright, luckily we are in a lot more of a better motion right now because we're getting a lot of a higher score. Obviously because of the upgrades and the magic candy. I mean, look at that big, deep jump. Oh, beautiful. Will this be... Yeah, okay, perfect. Shield's down now. So, I feel like even with that shield up, we still get, like, forms of invincibility. Not from, you know, falling down pits, but just from getting hit by anything in general. Even if we, like, landed on top of something, I think we'd still be fine. I think it's just in general if anything appears. But, there we go. Can we get that sweet? Yep, 410 million pointers. Beautiful. I can get another shield. It's definitely not going to be enough for a super high rank. I wonder if those points give more than just the basic jellies. I don't know, but, oh. Well, you went far, but, you didn't get the jellies. But we did get all the way up to Emerald 1, which is very helpful. Yeah, I completed the surprise bear, which means Nibbles is going to be a happy little feller. Thank you for the silver. 3 pet potions. Good, because I'm running low on those. And also, I can get some bonus and gems. Perfection. Alright, so... Oh, yeah, I thought I could complete that, but I just got to open that. So, yeah, claim now. No worries, Nibbles, I got you. Let me just do this before I end this video so I can get whatever the plug you want me to get. Yes, there you are. Thanks for everything. I got you. You welcome. Alright, keep around together. I got you. Anyway, that was the trial. I know definitely a little bit more of a sloppy opening, just because I couldn't show that intro. My bad, but... I didn't know if there actually was an intro video for him or not. I'm just kind of giving the hand that I'm given. But with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my kick around content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And down below in the description, you can see all my social media and my Carter website, where all plebs. You can buy some merchandise at the pleb market, and if you want to, you can go ahead and become a, if you want to become a pleb, then you can become a YouTube member for $1 a month. But above all else, I'll see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese. I want to give a big shout out to the plebs, aka the members who are supporting the things that I do, being Eduardo Pimentel, Casual Gaming, Jojo Sands, and Wavy Plays Games. Thank you all so much for all of the love and support, and I'm hoping that we can keep on going forward together.